You know what? We'll name this Wizard. No, Wizard. Magic Man. Wolf. Fire down. Magic hands. Yeah, we're doing this version. It's not broken. The silence of one of the Gregorian prophets. Silent into Gregorian. Like this, I don't know, only a kiss. It was only a kiss. When I leap down and down and down and down and down and down and let me go. They may. Let's see. Tessa, if you're gonna lie there, move. Move. Tessa, no. She keeps sticking her head under my desk like she's not gonna lie there. Instead, she just chooses to stand there shaking back and forth to get my attention. Like moving her back, moving side to side, trying to get our attention. Okay, we're actually in the version that is not as broken, as you can tell. Da-da-da kiss, and da-da-da like this, that is only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Down in the deep, and down tall in a cab. And then the oak down, making a drive. And then that into the no. It's killing me and taking control. Now let's see, then. There we go. Shirley May. She's like trying to scratch her back, but it's the like thrash about scratch your back that dogs do. We healed! That's another Arctic Wind.
Oh, it's Gorilla's Clint Eastwood.
I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In my think I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. But not for long, a future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. And suddenly, somebody out of my cage. I'm gonna be dead. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like out of all the versions you could get for Final Fantasy, the Crystal Remaster is the most stable. Which, it doesn't surprise me, because if you understand DS games when they get ported, are not always the most stable. So I can see that breaking OBS.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. A future is coming on. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on and coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Yay, we now have our classes. Please know, this run is mainly not even going to use magic for a good while. Yeah, I'm not really even going to be using magic for a good bit of time. So our options are Black Mage, White Mage, Red Mage. I'm gonna be honest. For a good bit of the run, it's probably gonna be either Red Mage or Black Mage because they can both wield daggers.
Down and I'd have ever known that where it goes, don't deny I'm dark alone. That I sent in street on the boulevard of broken dreams. That unsteady feet, so the only one that walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone and walk out. The shadows holding down the towns beside me. My shadow, oh, it's untelling that I contain. Sometimes I wish I wasn't dead inside me. But then I walk alone. Oh, 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 oh. And I didn't the line, didn't sweat the line to mind.
Yeah, Wolf is the one in charge of these people.
Alright, the signs and I walk alone. Walk alone, I walk alone.
And this is for like the first good few of this is going to just be auto attacks.
walk alone.
Forgot to buy some antidotes while I was here. AKA, we're just using magic.
Something street of a boulevard of broken dreams. Then until sleeps, not the only one I walk on. In the shadows, all and thought and dirty hide me. And died inside me.
Forgot they're black mages, so they can't use white magic. Yeah, I have a feeling the party is mainly only going to be red mage. There you go. You both calmed down now, thankfully. I forgot Sum 41 exists. I forgot Sum 41 exists.
Oh, that imagine that I touch a door and I chant, but it's here. Don't feel the changing of words. What a beautiful wedding! What a beautiful wedding. Send the bridesmaids to the nadir. Chime in with haven't you ever heard of? Just these kind of things with those who wasn't rationality.
And now we go here, do this. Yeah, I'm basically trying to go as fast as I can at the start of the game. Even though I should probably farm for some money. Flea. Yep, mistake made. I need to farm a bit.
Chime in with haven't you people heard of?
We're gonna listen to the Pretenders. Foo Fighters.
In the dark.
How's everybody doing today? I went and got a CT scan today, and I probably had too many CT scans done in the past year.
You ready? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 Never-ending Nemo story.
I'm going to use the boosters a bit to speed up the need for farming. Just saying that now. Because if I can complete this, like, half this game in one day, I'm going to. Back attack. I unironically love Foo Fighters. Unironically.
No thanks, not a tender. Don't say I'll never surrender.
Really? Knocks out Wolf.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? They'd say I'm not like the others. What if I'd say I'm not just another one? No face, not a pretender. Not a big face, I'll never surrender. No face, no pretender.
Okay. Ooh, 68 damage. Now we're gonna listen to some Creed.
They don't know, think of falling, no, falling, think down the road, nowhere, and find to forget Okay.
Yeah, no, today's very low energy because I am just tired after my CT scan. It's been one of those days. Hey Varkon, how you doing? That is a rolly emote. Literally, it rolls.
No, and then save me down to the last breath.
Red mage only party? Basically red mage only. That's because red mages, if you don't know, are capable of using both white and black magic. If I have a party of just black mages, that's going to go very poorly. If I have a party of just white mages, that's going to go very poorly. So the only option is the red mage, and I don't think blue mage was introduced yet. I do not know if blue mage was introduced, but if it is not, basically this entire game is going to be me as a red mage. Or as I put it, wolf in charge of 3 idiots. Magically inclined idiots. And yes, I am running the boosters for experience. That's just to save myself the hassle of farming.
You and me.
Yeah, that's just to save myself the hassle of having to constantly farm. And right now they're all just using daggers.
Starts with one way, I do not know why. I don't know how to try.
Yep, I'm listening to In the End. I know.
So not real.
But yeah, basically the plan right now is to run primarily red mage. And then if blue mage is a thing, probably throw a few blue mages in. But I don't think blue mage was introduced in this game. I think it was either 4 or 5 that blue mage became a thing.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Didn't have to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
But what are your plans for tonight, Varkon? Anything interesting? Anything interesting?
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Not too far to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. And you, that's all as I couldn't go. You should know that I trust in you. That's as far as I can go. No, let's down you should know. And got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. And have to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
And yes, I know I'm terrible at singing. I know I am. You don't need to tell me. No one needs to tell me. Varkon, not Varkon. Decaf says it enough.
None is done yet. And it's due yet. I hate everything about you. I hate everything about you.
Give me 34 potions and I'm happy. There we go.
In time, day and night, I awake. Every day they make.
I might play some Monster Hunter later. Because today was one of those days where it's just like, I slept a lot. I might play some Monster Hunter in a bit.
I hate everything about you.
3 Days Grace used to be good. As I just continue walking in circles to try to unlock more attack options. Ooh, Blink 182. I don't know why it's not continuing, but that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting there slowly.
You, I'm so sorry. That day that I didn't right. And about it always.
I found a potion.
On the night. Sunday morning is already a voice inside my head. Yeah, I'm already a voice inside my head.
You now have poison and cure.
I'm on me, I'm already a voice inside my head.
It's a singular skull bear. I love how he's blinded. Okay, yes, you're here to steal the gin, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we are... I'll just heal. I'll have Wolf on healing right now.
Myself inside you, that is something I done.
18 years. Ah. That's 2008, 2009. That's... I feel old. I feel old now knowing this. 16 years ago. So, 2010. 2010 for this, for Somebody Told Me.
Breaking my back just to know your name. Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 track and it ends with this game. Breaking my back just to know your name. Everything close in a place like this. It's everything close and into like that.
Yes! Breaking Benjamin, The Diary of Jane, is 18 years old! I feel old! And then The Killers is 16 for their song Somebody Told Me.
Somebody told me that you had a girlfriend who...
Ah, I messed that line up.
Be wary of last year, not confidential, not essential.
Smells like Teen Spirit is older than me. Yeah, it is! It is older than you! Hold up, Decaf! How old are you? If you say any number below 26, I'm going to be very sad.
Nothing told me that you had a boyfriend who looks like a girlfriend.
Okay, you're older than me. Good.
Potential, not around. Save yourself for me. Not say baby, please. And I just don't know now. Baby, now time to cry. And somebody told me you had a
A child explains the sapient hat request. Excuse me, who doesn't want to play as a hat that's just, like, able to take over a person's body? Who doesn't want to play as a hat? Who doesn't want to play as a toaster? I'm now thinking of the movie, whatever the movie is about the little toaster, and it's, other appliances that are helping it. Is it the Wondrous Little Toaster? Or the Majestic Little Toaster? I forget. Normal people, Brandon. Normal people don't. You had to quote that. The brave... Yes, the brave little toaster. Everyone wants to play as a toaster. Especially if that toaster's against communism. I'm thinking it's a reference to Unsubscribe Podcast? Seeing Brandon and that as a habit of saying things that no normal person would want. I may or may not be listening to, like, 2010. To, like, 2010 alt-rock. It probably is. I mean, Brandon has said some stuff that would make you go, like, what the heck? With the Unsubscribed Podcast. So, there is that. He's also the person who was, who was post-hoc given a service medal. None of them what they say makes me question them. I know. I just find it hilarious that Brandon Herrera was given post-hoc by a service member one of their service medallions, and a challenge coin, because he ran for Congress and almost beat out Tony Gonzalez by like 400 votes. Now I honestly think he's gonna win. I honestly think Brandon Herrera is gonna win this time around. No, none of that was correct. And he's running against him again. I love it. I love that he's running again. It's just, like, so perfect. I'm actually kind of happy he's running against Tony Gonzalez again. I actually am. Because I want to see someone actually go into Congress and start just going haywire. Just rip into these fools, as I'll put it. I want to see someone do it. Okay, it was when he tried to pin his purple heart on him. And from there, it has become quite the joke, yes. Okay. So we now have better daggers. Oh, by the way, that's Bahamut. Just right at the start of the game. Hey, Decaf, can you deal with that? Thank you. Ooh, we got Arrow. I'm not gonna use it. Because for, like, the good first part of this game, I'm literally only using... I'm only using melee, I'm gonna be honest. Magic early game sucks. Did you ever see the early unsub episodes with Batty? Yeah, I did. I did. Was not the biggest fan of them. Be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, most people on the new Unsubscribe podcast. And that's not because, oh, I don't like them or I disagree with them. It's just because I don't find their content entertaining. I don't. That's just the part of it. I really just don't find it most of the stuff entertaining. I mainly only really follow Brandon Herrera because Brandon Herrera talks about guns, and that's about it. Nothing more. But yeah, no, I really only follow Brandon, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not the biggest fan of Fat Electrician either. Because I cannot stand the way he says, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln, Cassius Clay, and General Tecumseh Sherman were good people. I cannot stand how he just glosses over the atrocities they all committed in the name of taxation? And, like, he completely skips over that part when you literally have it in Abraham Lincoln's journal that he didn't care about freeing anyone. He just wanted to bring the South to heel so he could tax them more. Same with Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay was literally the chief commander of Abraham Lincoln's secret police that would arrest people for not praying in church for the behalf and the betterment of Abraham Lincoln. Oh, by the way, General Tecumseh Sherman's march to the South is called a massacre because it was. He would literally get people, say they were captured and free them, then kill them while they were running. He lit Meridian on fire and it burnt to the ground where not even a person remained. It annoys me that people talk about, oh, they were so good people when they weren't. They were monsters. Objectively, they were monsters. I asked you if we knew Batty. We don't need a rant. I will rant every time. Every time Fat Electrician comes up on topic. Because he named his son after a murderer. Yes, he named his son after Cassius Clay. Who used the excuse... No one brought him up before you. Well, he was part of the Unsubscribed podcast, dang it. Do I have access to... Yes, I do. I can learn Mini. Why did he start another podcast similar to Unsub? Why did he even leave Unsub in the first place? That I don't know. I have to use... I'm trying to get to where he has 4... To where Wolf has 4 uses. From what I know, him and Eli started fighting because Eli wanted to expand and turn it into what they are doing now. Batty didn't. And eventually just ended up with Eli saying Batty left, and Batty claims Eli stole it from him and kicked him out. Oh my. Yeah. Things I can understand why someone would get angry about changing something. But realistically, it's still doing the same thing that it did before with him there, just expanded into their own little brands. I'm more inclined to believe Eli because he's autistic and has no reason to lie about it. Yeah. He doesn't have any reason to, so that makes sense. Meanwhile, Batty has been caught multiple times lying about his military service career. What has he lied about? Deployment history or just what he's done? Or what he was in charge of? It's just... Please don't tell me he's pulling a Tim Waltz. What I mean by Ayla wanting to expand, he wanted to chance to get more awesome quests, and from what I've read, a lot of quests didn't want to come back. Guests, and from what I have read, a lot of guests didn't want to come back because Batty made the whole podcast uncomfortable. It was really obnoxious personality. Okay, I read that as quests, not guests. Typo.
Wanted to. Makeup. You wanted to. Wanted to. On the table. You wanted to. Wanted to. On the table. You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I don't know the specifics, but what I've seen on the unsubreddit a few times that there are things he said that weren't true, and the people claiming he lied about going to and graduating sniper school. I'm gonna be honest, how many people in the military have lied about that? I'm gonna be honest, I think too many people have lied about that just because they could. And I don't say that as a way to justify it, it's just... It seems like one of the easiest things to lie about. Just deserve to die and I... sniper school isn't one you lie about? Okay. I would assume that's because graduation records for said school are most likely public record. But Sniper, Ranger, Sapper, and Airborne you don't. I can understand Sapper, Ranger, and Airborne, like, no matter what. Because they all just kind of get really angry at you if you do lie. It's not even kind of, they just get extremely angry at you. Also, ad starts in 16 seconds. I can talk. I forgot The Calling was a band. Okay, yes, okay. I have 4 uses of mini now. You know in Iceborne how you're supposedly to go on a few expeditions to discover Elder Dragons, but you can bypass that by doing Kushala, Kirin, and Toaster event quests? I forgot that people will call Teostra Toaster. Every school has its own special tabs on your shoulder or pin for your chest. Yep, yeah, you do. That is true. I forgot people call it Toaster. So lying about any of the schools can immediately get you called out for a tab or a pin check. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Down, 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 down.
And as far as I know, Batty never showed a sniper tab. Yeah, that would definitely make a lot of people angry. That would make a lot of people angry. How's the run? Dude, it's going good, Alphane. But Eli never called him out as a liar, so I think he's being honest. He could be. That, I don't know. It's because, gonna be honest, I can't get that information, so therefore I don't know. But as a whole, I think Eli saw the potential of the podcast, and Batty didn't want it to become anything but his recorded hangout sesh with the boys. Yeah. And, like, I can understand both. I can understand both aspects of wanting it to stay just a casual recording session with you and your friends, and it not staying that. I can 100% understand that. Because, like, if I had something like that going, I'd probably do the same. And just because I don't like change. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't like change. Also, you can probably tell I don't like change by my favorite firearm of all time. Note, it's old. It's the Springfield trapdoor. It's the Springfield trapdoor. There's no other answer. There is a lot of people in the subreddit since his new podcast started, and have pointed out that there would never have been 3 World War II veterans on the podcast if Batty was still the host. You make that is a good point. That is a good point. Look like the Hunters Guild. They do look like that. Yeah, they look like the Guild Hunters. Let's say, take me out and say you don't know, and time to go. Let alone getting Terry, I don't know how to say that last name, or any of the insanely awesome guests they've had. Yeah. That is a good way to look at it. That a lot of the guests that they have, you really couldn't get if it stayed like that. I need magic. Just realized that. I need arrow on all of them. Not arrow, I need at least 1 level 1 spell. He's from my hometown. Ah.
Not say, don't you know? And say you don't know. And say, take me out.
Okay, they now have a magic spell.
No, I won't be leaving here.
I know I won't be leaving here with you. Yeah, a lot of the guests that they've had on the Unsubscribed podcast are really good. It's just like, I can understand why it changed, and I can understand why it didn't change. Hey, it's a Sahagin. What song is this? I forgot how old the White Stripes were.
Doo-doo.
You know, I want to change the music I'm listening to. Oh. Hey, it's Sublime. And now it's Nirvana. I'm gonna strip away your Spotify privileges if you don't quit bringing up songs and bands that are either barely younger than me or older than me. How dare you? You can't take away my Spotify privileges. I'm not even using Spotify. I'm not even using Spotify. Ah, take that. This is where magic starts coming in handy. Okay.
Mary.
Fire! But yeah, no. I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up clipping that rant. Okay, I'm gonna take away your insert music platform here privilege. How dare you! You're not my real dad! Let's fight a rat. Technically, like right now, I'm literally just listening to the radio. I kind of have a local radio station pulled up on my computer.
Looking down and all I feel. In the days and the nights and the days sleep. Knowing how to do somebody. Knowing I could lose somebody.
Oh yeah, I understand the rant was probably unneeded. And I know it's usually a topic that ends with me being seen as a person who thinks that people should be property. When that is not even the closest truth. True. That is true. They do what they want because they can. Use many. There we go. It is a cool name, and calling him a psychopath is, I think, an understatement. Yeah, my whole thing about why I went on that rant was is because You have people, and this is a thing about history that I enjoy, that I find a lot of people forget, is you can have one thing be objectively true, but both sides are arguably terrible. Both sides can be arguably terrible with both things being necessarily true at the same time. It's like if you have a clock that is only correct at 3 Is it 3 p.m. or is it 3 a.m.? It's gonna be correct eventually. It's one of those things where it's both correct, but also the opposite is necessarily not as good. And that's just kind of how I notice a lot of people who, especially are like influencers, where they will only agree that one side is the good side, even if it's not the good side. And that, I think, goes down to personal bias, and honestly, I think, just misreporting of stuff. I also firmly hold the stance that we don't need Alaska. We don't need Alaska, people. Yes, the oil is nice, but we really don't need it. Or Hawaii. Both of you, settle. Like, I can understand the strategic need for specifically Hawaii during wartime, but it's basically just a giant subsidized sink that never gets fixed. Okay, yeah, it does sound bad. It does sound dumb knowing Canada's war crimes. It said he will adopt you. Yeah, I like how you describe that. Chocobo Woods? I forgot in this game you can do affect all. Also, Decaf, the CT scan went fine. It went fine. We'll be looking at the disc of it soon.
He doesn't know no life. Don't know to save me. Don't understand.
Odes.
Well, I disagree. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I disagree with how he's going about it. Greenland is a resource-rich island. It's not really doing anything for anyone. I would have negotiated a deal where they could have mined and collected resources for an appropriate trade of good or resources at a reduced cost. Yeah, that would have been a very good possibility. Would have been a lot better of a possibility as well. Now, would it be a possibility? No. That'd be as if we bought Italy. I feel like I'm about to get punched in the face from across the distance because I said possibility. There Yeah, you now see why this round's mainly gonna just be me doing melee attacks. Echo Herb, Bomb Fragment. There we go. Do. Okay. I had to move.
Zeus's wrath. Medusa! Yes, this Medusa is just ahead. Literally just ahead. Joke's on you. We just use daggers. I cast knife! And I casted knife to the point where I won. Goodbye, Deesh. Or Desh. It's your destiny. Ooh, 107. We have the meat. Ooh, mermaid. I like that sprite. Looks nice. We found the dwarves! The dwarmy dwarves.
And top and down and shindig. Then top and down and then big. Shun, and that's not a day shun. Dot and tap and down and down. It didn't stop.
For money! Money! Chocobo Woods? The smell of Chocobo! He said that was awful.
On top, and die, and die, and die, on top. And I've done better than you. And on top, and top. And in the sun, I don't lose. Not like you. No, just good than anything I ever knew about you. Amazing that somebody new like you.
Frog mode! No longer frog mode. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think they have 100 something health. Why did I hear my Discord ping me? Oh, it was, Faithful. It was Faithful. My, Faithful had a content post. I was like, why am I getting messaged? And it just did, it was a content post message. Okay. We must cut this down and turn it into sushi. We're just gonna auto attack him. You should be close to dead. Oh no. People are going down. There we go. I love how we're just dragging it behind us. And this is why we have Cure on them. You're mainly here to do a mix of black mage shenanigans and white mage shenanigans. We should be back up here now. Oh no! Well! That was... He took it. He took the dang crystal. Yeah, I gotta farm for a bit in there. They use self-destruct. Gosh darn it. Who are you? Varkon? All this farming. I mean, yes. I'm not Varkon. But I need to get levels. Oh, it's because I have the horn. Horn of the serpent. that I'm not taking damage. What's going on? Okay, it was just Discord's being stupid. Yep, he's dead. Okay. I gotta buy a few Phoenix Downs. I'm gonna dance all night. There we go. Dancing all night. There we go. And then again. What? How much are they? What the heck's going on? Do I need mod duties going? Do I need a mod for a minute? Do I need to be a moderator? Oh. Oh, I know the server that's doing this. It's Critters. Okay, that explains it. It's Critter's server. Critter doesn't have that feat. So Tyler got up today and tells us at 7:15 in the morning that she had a dream about a cat. Her exact words, it said meow, and it was stupid. How dare you? That's so bad, I gotta go let my dogs out. currently streaming.
Hello, ball.
Yes, I'm still streaming. Ah, cold. It's freezing outside. Both of you, back! Back! No! No! What were you doing? I was letting the dogs out, and it's freezing cold out. And then I came back, opened a bag of chips, and the dogs are like, oh, chips! Or as the British call them, crisps. Okay. Yes, the correct word is chips. Chips are not fries. The British are wrong. Chocobos! I'll call them fries if I want, because people who pay for a license to use their TV lose their naming privileges. Exactly. Plus, beans on toast. Enough said. Exactly. British food is just... I'm gonna be blunt. British food is either kind of good, like in chicken tikka masala, or really bad, such as beans on toast. Why? Who in their right mind thought beans on toast was a good idea? Like... I'll give you the beef Wellington, but other than that, everything else is pretty garbo. Had Gordon Ramsay not been British, they wouldn't even have the ability to claim Beef Wellington. True. True and factual. So technically, the British have the only claim to food fame because of Gordon Ramsay. And if it wasn't for if Gordon Ramsay wasn't British, they wouldn't be able to claim anything. Exactly. British food is awful. Ow! That is weirdly good. Okay, so Monster Energy review for a second. The peach, the Ultra Peachy Keen, it tastes like peach cider but fizzy.
I will send you to Jesus.
It tastes like peach cider but fizzy. I don't mind that. They get the comedy pass because Monty Python. Yeah, they do. Blurps, here's how you can play sound effects on stream. But other than that, I can't say they get a pass on anything else. Yeah. Okay. Now, the continental parts of Europe get an automatic pass because they still produce and daily turbo diesels that are getting 60 to 90 miles per gallon. Hot dang. But I think that's going to be streamed tonight. Yeah, that is going to be streamed tonight. we are going to go to Twitch's and we're gonna raid Layla. We're gonna Layla. We're gonna raid Layla. So with that said, thank you everyone for coming. God bless, be safe. I am Bundle of Cats, and this has been Stream. I will be back tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Back tomorrow with probably Zodiac Age. That said, God bless, be safe.